Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Let's take a look at the potential lineup Real Madrid could use under the new head coach Xabi Alonso. Now to do these lineups, I'm going to use either confirmed transfers or players that are already in the squad. We're not going to really use players that do or have to do with rumors. So let's get ahead and start, and let's start with the formation. Now, I think what they're going to play is they're going to play a 4-3-3 just because of the simple reason that Real Madrid really doesn't like playing with three at the back. But if you've seen Xabi Alonso and the way his team plays, they do switch formation at the time of play a lot. So I don't think the starting position is really going to affect Real Madrid much. So let's get started. In goal, obviously, I don't think anybody has a question about this. Is going to be Courtois. He's been one of the best goalkeepers at Real Madrid, and not only that, I think in the whole world for the past few seasons. Obviously, last season he did have that injury, but I think I still consider him one of the best defensive, one of the best goalkeepers in the world. Now, one of the confirmed transfers, which I think he's going to start, no questions asked, not only because he's a great center back, but because he was just bought. And it's going to be Dean. Then we have Rudiger on the other hand. Come on. Why isn't it popping up? We have Rudiger. Now, this is what I think the squad will be throughout the whole season. I think Rudiger is going to miss, I think, like the first few games due to his knee injury. I'm not 100% sure. It hasn't been confirmed yet. On the right-hand side, same thing. It's going to be Trent. It's not going to be Carvajal because he's recently going to be coming back from injury. Plus, he was bought, but definitely they're going to be changing in and out a lot with Carvajal, okay? Then on the other hand side, obviously, the guy from Benfica is who's been planning to start, which is going to be Carrera, but he's not in the squad yet. So I think Xabi Alonso is actually going to use Mendy. And then in the midfield, there's a lot of speculation of who is going to play. Is it going to be Arda? Is Rodrigo going to play in the right wing? Is Tchouaméni going to play? Is Camavinga going to play? But from what I've seen online in the talks within the people at Real Madrid, I think that Tchouaméni is going to be the number 5 that Xabi Alonso is going to use. Obviously, the man can't miss on the left-hand side is going to be Bellingham. And then on the other hand side, I think this guy, no way he gets benched in Real Madrid. He's been the best player or one of the best players, not for Real Madrid, but one of the best midfielders in European football overall. It's going to be Federico Valverde. I think he's a great player. He's going to be a player that's going to be very important for Xabi Alonso, as he always has either the number 6 or the number 8 in his team do a lot of pressing box to box. And not only that, he also has Bellingham to do that as well. So I'm very intrigued to see how Real Madrid is going to play. Obviously, in the middle, we're going to have Mbappe. He's going to still be playing the number 9 position. Then we're going to have Vini. This guy isn't going anywhere. That left wing is his. And then on the right-hand side is where the confusion comes up, okay? There's talks that Rodrigo doesn't know what to do. There's talks that if he's going to stay, if he's going to leave, he's going to try to perform. There's talks that Xabi Alonso is going to talk to him. Real Madrid also want Arda Güler to play a lot more to get informed because he is a great player. But believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, I think Xabi Alonso is going to start the season with Arda Güler, and I'm going to explain why in a second. As I just said before, Xabi Alonso likes to play with his team changing formation a lot within the games, and I think for that sense, Arda Güler is a lot more versatile than Rodrigo, although I'm going to show you some options that they could use with Rodrigo as well. Now, I think this is going to be the starting lineup just simply because Real Madrid wants 4 at the back, and then they want to play like this. Obviously, there's other options and other defenders that you could use. For example, on the left back hand side, you could put actually Asensio, and then Trent pulls up to the middle. They have 3 at the back, and they have this like 3-4-3 formation, sort of this diamond formation that he used at Bayern Leverkusen. But let's take a look or some ideas as to why I think Arda is going to start. Well, obviously, when you see the kid play, you can see how many balls he tries to feed through, and Real Madrid needs that. So along with him and Bellingham, and then Federico tracking back and forth, so that Bellingham doesn't have to do that work, and then Tchouaméni being the defensive mid, I think Bellingham and Arda are going to create a lot of chances for both Vini and Mbappe. How is this going to happen? Well, I think when it comes to the time to play, if he decides to keep the 4 formation, I think actually what's going to happen is Tchouaméni is going to drop a little bit more back. It's going to be look something like this. They're going to play sort of how Ancelotti tried to play, which worked some time. Sort of, this is one of the formations that they're going to use. Another option is going to be if they decide to play with three at the back. Obviously, Tchouaméni is going to have to push a little bit forward. Trent is going to come up. You have Bellingham on the other side. You have Arda here in the middle. And then obviously you would have the three defenders at the back. I think this is one of the things that Xabi Alonso is going to plan and do. Sorry for all the clicking, by the way. And I'm sorry if you can hear the ads. I don't play this platform, so you can hear it. But I think this is actually what's going to end up happening, because Trent Alexander likes to go a lot in the middle. He creates a lot of chances. So basically, these three players are going to be creating a lot of chances for these two attackers, which is something Real Madrid has been missing. Not only that, if you have this, there's going to be a lot of width throughout the wings. Trent could push up, Bellingham could push up, and then you have almost 5 players attacking. You have Fede Valverde tracking back, and you always have the option of Tchouaméni tracking back, falling behind the defenders, and then you also have the options of having some formation like this, sort of a 4-2-2-2 formation, which has been proven by Real Madrid and Ancelotti that it kind of works, although Ancelotti is a little bit stubborn. Sorry, I don't mean to insult him, and didn't want to use that. But that's why, one of the reasons I think that they're going to play like that. The other way is, why is it like this? Okay, let me put this back. Arda, if you take off Arda, you go Rodrigo, boom. You go here. Another way this could work, it will be sort of the same thing, 3 at the back, although that is going to look a little bit something. Going to be Trent and Rodrigo on the wings to go back and forth. Obviously, they're going to have to track back to help the 3 defenders. Tchouaméni at the central defensive midfielder, and then you have Bellingham and Valverde. Obviously, Valverde is going to be the center mid tracking back and forth. Bellingham is going to be more in the middle to create chances for these two beasts right here. So I think this is also another option that Real Madrid, and I think Xabi Alonso is going to use with Rodrigo. Like I said, and he said it before in interviews, he likes his teams to play obviously with an identity. He knows what they want to play, but they also play depending on who the rival is. They just don't stick to one thing. Like, for example, Barcelona, I saw tiki-taka passing. He likes to be versatile, is the best way I can say it, but I think that's why he's going to play like this. And obviously, I mean, again, going back to the main formation, this is also another option that they could do. However, I'm not really too sure if that's going to be the case, depending on what happens with Rodrigo, if he leaves or if he stays. But this is also another option that Real Madrid could use. Let me know in the comments below which of the ways that I just showed you do you think that Real Madrid are going to play. Let me know if you think I'm speaking absolute bollocks and I don't know what I'm talking about. I really would love to hear your opinions. If you enjoyed the video, guys, please consider leaving a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and as always, I'll see you on the next video.